When I was in my 20s, I made a mistake that I've watched thousands of patients repeat in 28 years since. I was building a fence. I rented a two-man power auger to dig the post holes. By Sunday night, my shoulder was so painful I couldn't raise my arm above my head. I was young, in great shape, and I was humbled. But here's the mistake that happened. I did what most people do. I rested it, iced it, and I took some ibuprofen. Eventually, I got a cortisone shot, and within 24 hours, the pain was completely gone. And guess what? I thought I was fixed. So within a week of getting back to the gym, the pain was back because I never actually fixed the problem. I had muscle tightness and imbalances that had been building for years. The injection masked the symptoms. The cause was still there waiting. And here's the part that makes it worse. I was already a practicing physical therapist. I should have known better. Pain is a wonderful teacher, and I learned that lesson the hard way. I'm Dr. Moss, and this is Prime Mover Health. What I've learned from that experience became the foundation for how I've treated every patient for the last 28 years. I call it the 3D method. And if you're dealing with any kind of pain right now, these three principles might be the most important thing you hear today. The first D is don't ignore it. And I know that sounds obvious, right? But let me tell you what ignoring it is, what it actually looks like, because most people don't realize they're doing it. Ignoring it isn't just pretending the pain doesn't exist. It's telling yourself it'll go away on its own. It's adjusting how you sit, how you sleep, how you reach for things without realizing you're compensating. It's turning down invitations because you know you'll be uncomfortable. That's ignoring it. Here's what happens when you ignore pain. Your body starts compensating. Your neck hurts, so you change how you hold your head. Now your shoulder starts working differently. Then your mid-back tightens up. 6 months later, you've got three problems instead of one. And you don't even remember where it started. Pain is a signal. It's your body's alarm system, and it's trying to tell you something. You wouldn't ignore a fire alarm in your house and hope the fire puts itself out. Don't do that with your body. So I had a patient last year who came in with terrible neck pain. When we dug into it, she had been compensating for a shoulder issue she had ignored for 2 years. 2 years of compensation turned a 4-week shoulder problem into a 4-month neck and shoulder recovery. That's the cost of ignoring it. The second D is don't mask it. And this is the one that gets people into the most trouble. Masking pain means treating the symptoms without addressing the source. And I'm not just talking about popping ibuprofen, although that's part of it. I'm talking about the entire culture of symptom chasing that most people get trapped into. Here's what the masking cycle looks like. You feel pain, you take something for it, a pill, a shot, a supplement, whatever. The pain goes down. You feel better, so you go back to doing what you were doing before. And then the pain comes back. So you take something again, and around you go. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. I see this in my clinic every single week, and I experience it myself with that shoulder injury. The cortisone shot made me feel great for about 6 days. Then reality came back. Let me be clear. I'm not against medication or injections. They absolutely have a role. If you're in severe pain, getting relief so you can function is important, but the relief should buy you time to fix the cause. It should never be the fix. The question to ask yourself is this: am I doing something to solve the problem, or am I just managing the symptoms? Because there's a big difference, and most people never get past symptom management. That's the trap. And the only way to find out is the third D. This is the solution. The third D, do something about it. And do it sooner rather than later. This is where everything changes, because once you stop ignoring the problem and stop masking the symptoms, the only thing left is to actually address the root cause. And in most cases, the root cause is a movement problem. After 28 years of treating thousands of patients, I can tell you that the overwhelming majority of musculoskeletal pain, neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, comes down to how you move. Something in the chain isn't doing its job. A muscle is weak, a joint is stiff, a movement pattern is compensated. And until someone identifies what that is and gives you a specific plan to fix it, nothing changes. That's what doing something about it means. Not just stretching, not just exercising, getting a proper evaluation from someone who understands the whole chain, not just where it hurts, but why it hurts. And here's the part most people don't hear enough. The sooner you do something, the faster and easier the fix. That 4-week shoulder problem I mentioned earlier, if my patient had come in at 1 week instead of a year or two, we'd have her back to full function in a month. Instead, it took 4 months and a lot more work. Time is not your friend when it comes to pain. The body compensates quickly, and those compensations become the new normal. The longer you wait, the more layers you have to peel back. Here's why I named this channel Prime Mover Health. In anatomy, the prime mover is the muscle that initiates movement, the one that does the real work. And in your health, you have to be the prime mover. Nobody is going to fix this for you. Not your doctor, not your PT, not a pill. We can guide you, we can give you the tools and the plan, but you have to be the one who decides, I'm not going to ignore this. I'm not going to mask it. I'm going to do something about it. That's the 3D method. 3 decisions that change everything. Don't ignore it, don't mask it, do something about it. If this framework clicked for you, if it made you think about how you've been handling your own pain, subscribe to Prime Mover Health. Every week, I put out videos that give you the same kind of honest clinical information I give my patients. No fluff, no gimmicks. And I put together a free guide called 7 Pain Myths that are keeping you stuck. If you'd like the 3D method, you'll love that guide. It goes deeper into the science of pain and the mistakes that keep people trapped in the cycle. Link in the description below. If your pain has been going on for more than a few weeks and it's affecting your sleep, your work, or your ability to do what you love, don't wait. Do something about it. Move well, live well. I'll see you next week.